Time to know the top stories of the day. I am Ace Perez and this is NEWBITS Tonight. Following the 2019 novel coronavirus global outbreak, Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte-Carpio has canceled the major event of the 83rd Araw ng Davao. Rom Gumba has more in this report.
Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte-Carpio announced in a press conference Monday the cancellation of Pasiugdang Pagsaulog, Reyna Dabawenya, Ginoong Davao, Sayaw Pinoy, Kalingawan sa Santa Ana, Hudyaka, Mutya ng Dabaw, Pasidungog, Araw ng Empleyado, Kanta Dabawenyo, Parada Dabawenyo, and Dato Bago Awards. She clarified there are no confirmed cases of the disease yet in the city, but the health facilities in the city have limitations should there be an outbreak.
Wala tayong confirmed case sa Davao City, but ang ato ang problem is, in case nadaghan ang magkasakit, dili ang ato ang dunay mga limitations ang ato ang mga hospital. We cannot accommodate hundreds and thousands of people getting sick. So ang ato ang game plan is to ensure that nobody gets sick. Yes, if we leave it up to them. Private events, ibili na mo sa mga organizers kung ipadayon nila o dili. As I said, we do not encourage na ipadayon nila, but we do not mandate na i-cancel nila. So we leave it up to them to decide. Basta lang, we require them na guidance sila sa Department of Health memorandum on all requirements sa mga public events.
She said only the Thanksgiving Mass on March 1 will push through. However, she emphasized that holidays on March 1 and March 16 will still take effect. Duterte-Carpio said all the preparations for the cancelled events of the Araw ng Davao will be executed in 2021. The tourism stakeholders supported the decision of the city mayor. Davao Tourism Association President Gatchi Gatchalian said they respect the decision of the local government unit. He said the cancellation of the Araw ng Davao events would impact the tourism industry in the city, but it will be minimal. Being an event that tends to draw in tourists, among the sectors will be affected are the accommodations, tour agencies, food and pasalubong shops. For private events, Duterte-Carpio said she will neither compel organizers to cancel it nor encourage it to push through. However, she said organizers must follow the guidelines set by the Department of Health through the Memorandum Order 2020-57 for hotels and similar establishments. Meanwhile, the parents of the participants for the Hudyaka 2020 are appealing to the mayor to reschedule instead of cancel the events. Eric Marquez, one of the parents who have a child in Magallanes Elementary School, said the students have already invested time for practices and spent for their uniforms. He said most of the participating students will graduate this year and can no longer use the uniforms supposedly for the Hudyaka 2020. Rob Gumba, NEWBITS Tonight.
The hog industry in Davao Region may suffer a 1 billion economic loss per month following the African Swine Fever outbreak. For the details, here's Rolf Yemit.
The Department of Agriculture bared that as of February 9, more than 5,000 hogs had already been depopulated in Davao Occidental, while 407 out of the 2,750 hogs were called in barangays Dominga and Lamanan in Calinan District, Davao City. As of press time, the numbers are still increasing. Each local government unit in the region has implemented a ban on porks and its byproducts outside their jurisdiction. Agriculture Secretary William Dar said the numbers might eventually reach 10,000 depending on the live hogs they would be able to confiscate. Despite elevated quarantine checkpoints, which had long been implemented, Dar said it is unfortunate since pork meat is high in demand in consumer market.
It is really unfortunate that this time around this have happened, and national government in partnership with the local government, we are all doing everything to really manage, control, and contain.
While he said it is only a percentage loss from the current 941,000 live hogs in Davao Region as of January 2020, he said the economic losses might reach as 1 billion per month or more, same as what happened in Luzon in September last year. While it is still unknown as to how the ASF reached Mindanao despite intensive monitoring and quarantine, Dar said that based on the initial investigation, swill feeding may be a factor on how ASF affected the hogs in Davao Occidental. Swill, or locally known as lamao, has long been discouraged as food for hogs. It is because the virus mixed with pork and byproducts can be transmitted. DA Davao Director Ricardo Oñate said, based on the investigation they conducted, the swills may have a mix of contaminated meat and byproducts from Indonesia, another ASF-affected country. He also said canned goods with meat brought from Luzon could also be considered as a factor. Swill feeding is also being pointed out as a factor why some of the dead hogs in Kalinan died due to ASF. In response to the entry of ASF in the region, LGUs in the region are now strictly monitoring the entry and exit of pork products. Ralph Yemit, NEWBITS Tonight.
Southern Philippines Medical Center has been identified as one of the sub-national hospitals that will be trained in conducting confirmatory tests for the new pathogen from the patients under investigation for the 2019 novel coronavirus. For the details, here's Juliet Rivita.
SPMC Chief of Clinics and Health Emergency Management Bureau Coordinator Ricardo Audan said in an interview on Sunday, February 9, that during the meeting on Friday with the Department of Health Technical Working Group in Manila, it was agreed to create sub-national laboratories of the Research Institute for Tropical Medicine in different areas in the country.
SPMC is one of the sub-national ng RITM na mag-train o mag-tech for that case.
He said some selected personnel from SPMC will undergo training in RITM for the processing of throat and nasopharyngeal specimens from PUIs. To date, the RITM, a DOH health research facility, is a sole facility in the country that is capable of conducting confirmatory tests for the new pathogen. Due to the congestion in the facility, there are delays in the release of results. This drew concern from state-run hospitals since the delay of results would mean that they can't release the patient yet, although the person is asymptomatic. Supposedly, the result of the specimen should come out within 48 hours. But because of the bulk of specimens submitted to the RITM, results usually take longer than 48 hours. SPMC will conduct testing in Mindanao. Other hospitals include Vicente Soto Medical Center for Visayas, St. Luke's Medical Center, Lung Center of the Philippines, and Baguio General Hospital and Medical Center. Audan, however, cannot give an exact date when it will start since the recommendation will be presented to the Executive Committee first, but he added that it will be as soon as possible. Juliet Rivita, NEWBITS Tonight.
To check for more stories, visit our website www.sunstar.com.ph/Davao, subscribe on our YouTube channel, and follow our social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can also grab a copy of Sunstar Davao at Davao Central Convenience Stores, 7-Eleven, and nearest news outlets. That's all you need to know for tonight. Have a good evening.